Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, when in doubt, ask her out. It's always better to ask a girl out and get rejected as opposed to sitting around or interacting with her longer than you need to, or worse, seeing a girl that you like where she works, or maybe she comes into your office, like an account executive or something like that, but you never get around to asking the girl out when she can tell that you're into her. That communicates that you're unsure of yourself and you're weak. And if on a scale of 1 to 10, if a girl perceives you as a 5 or better, you've got a chance. Now, the higher you are on a scale of 1 to 10 in her eyes, the more things you can do wrong and still be able to seduce her. But the lower she perceives you, like if you're a 5 or a 6, there's very few things you can do wrong because she's already not really that into you to begin with before she'll reject you. And like this particular case, if the girl perceives this guy as like a 5 or a 6, and he continues to interact with this particular girl, we're going to get to in a minute, his email, then she'll reject him just because she felt like he just didn't, because women can tell. They can tell when you like them, and then you don't act upon it and you hesitate. It's weakness, and it doesn't take much for her to perceive, oh, he ain't got it, he's weak. And then you get rejected. He says, "Dear Coach, I have quite an interesting situation. I don't even know where to start or how to start the story. I have been a small business owner for about 10 years now, and I've gone out with a few clients, and now most of them are good friends of mine. I always flirt with men and women, and I love to entertain their kids. I just like to connect with people like you do. I have so much fun at work talking to strangers and to everyday clients. Anyways, I have a successful career woman who has been our client for over 2 years. She and I always have great conversations with a lot of laughter. And about 6 months after she started coming in, her husband also became our client. He's a lawyer who owns a law firm, which instantly in my head said, be nice to him or I might get sued. But he turned out to be a real nice guy who knows how to make people feel important and special. He and I have a lot of things in common. And about a month ago, his sister-in-law also became our client. And when I told her about how pretty her sister is, she was flattered and admitted that she is pretty. A week after that, her sister came in for more business, and all of a sudden, her daughter came in. Wow is all I could say about her beauty, and said, she said, hey, you spelled something wrong on your LED board. I looked straight in her eyes with a smile, and I said, I know. And she asked, aren't you going to fix it? And I said, why should I, when I can attract beautiful women like you into my business? That's a good comeback. And it's like in that little banter exchange, which is kind of innocuous, you just basically are like, yeah, I know it's misspelled, but I don't care. And hey, you're still here. That's a fucking great comeback. It communicates dominance on your part. And it's just a playful, fun interaction between you and this particular girl. And so he says, yes, I flirted with the daughter and the mother. And when I said that, he said both her face and her mom's face lit up bright red. After that, I held a pretty good conversation with both of them for a while. A couple of days, and the only thing I would say is you should have looked at the mother and said, your daughter is amazing and she's absolutely stunning and I would really like to take her out for a drink. So with your permission, when are you free to get together for a drink? And then you turn right to the daughter and say that, because what you're doing is you're communicating respect to the mother who's your client. And you're just like, as long as it's okay with you, I'd like to ask your daughter out for a drink. Hey, when are you free to get together for a drink? And then you just say it like that, and it's perfect. And obviously, if they like you, obviously there's some rapport there, and she'll be like, oh, you got to go out with them. And the mother will be encouraging you. And so that would have been the perfect moment to have said it. But now you've waited and you've hesitated, so you're not in as strong a footing as if you would have just gone for it. So he says, a couple days later, she came in and said, so I heard you, this is the other woman, I heard you met my niece. Isn't she gorgeous? And I said, I could not believe how much you two look alike. And she smiled and said, oh, please, she's beautiful and I'm old. And then she says, you should take her out. And I said, well, she lives far away, doesn't she? And she said, how old are you? I said, 28. She said, oh my God, she's 23. You guys are perfect for each other and you're such a good guy. I want you to go out with her. 2 days later, her husband came in, and he pretty much said what his wife said, included, oh, you guys are going out together. Like he knows it's about to happen, and said, you know too much about our family. Today she came in early in the morning and said, you look tired. And I said, tired? Me? No way. He said, and then she said, you look tired. And I looked at her and said, yeah, I didn't get home until 2 in the morning. And she repeated, oh, 2 in the morning, huh? At least 5 times. And I told her I was catching up with a long-lost friend. And she nodded her head with, of course she did, like she didn't believe me, but of course with her smile. Yeah, because she's probably assuming, hey, guy's got his own business, he's successful, he's probably got lots of ladies after him. Which is good, because it means you're a catch. And obviously if you're a catch, it means you got something going for you that's worth having. So he says, I've never been in a situation where the whole family is telling me to go out with their loved one, and I don't know if I should just wait until she comes to the business and ask her out then, or should I give her my number so she can contact me, but I hate giving out my phone number to women. It just seems wimpy. Well, I mean, next time that they're in there, if the daughter lives an hour away, because it's obviously the family lives close to you, but the niece that they all want you to get together with, she lives like, I guess, an hour or 90 miles away, I think he says. So next time they come in, they bring it up, just say, hey, well, here's my card. Give her my phone number and have her give me a call, and we'll talk. And maybe next time she's in town, we can get together or whatever. And just like, because that's pretty much all you can do at this point, because you don't know when or if she's even going to come into your office again. He says, she does live about 90 miles away, but her whole family lives here. What do I do? And I would just say, next time you see one of the family members and they bring that shit up, oh, have you talked to her? It's like, so, well, here, here's my number, here's my cell phone number, have her give me a call. And just leave it at that. Let her call you. I mean, why not? I mean, if she calls you and texts you, then it makes it simple. I mean, yeah, you could ask for the number, but, you know, the family's the one that's trying to set you up, so you can just basically look at it, just, hey, here's my number, pass it on to her. And if the girl calls you, that's a great place to be, because then it starts you out where she's chasing you and reaching out to you, and she's already starting to chase you and you haven't even gone out on a first date yet. And it will basically come off as being, okay, well, if you guys think I need to go out with her, then all right, I'll go out there, here's my number. Give her my number and have her give me a call, and we'll chat on the phone some more, and next time she's in town, or maybe I'll go and we'll meet up somewhere in the middle. That's all you got to do, man. Just keep it simple. But like I said, where you really screwed up was that you didn't ask her out right on the spot when she was there in front of you. That's always the best time. And when things are going as well as they were, it's just a missed opportunity. I can understand the hesitation because, you know, you're obviously clients and you don't want to risk losing the clients, but it's like the whole family is trying to get you to take this girl out. So that's how I would handle it from this point forward. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, go to my website, and underneath the email sign-up box is a box that has a link that will take you right to the download page for my book. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side there's a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app and complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters and the articles on my website and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to my website, and on the Wibia toolbar, which will be at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.